So you didn't answer my question exactly, because I understand now that you know all the numbers. I congratulate you being as brilliant, as you are on the numbers. But when do you think the crash is going to occur? It's definitely, you know all the trends, you see them. Can the President of the United States actually bring this country to their knees and destroy the monetary system that we have?
I can't answer your question, and I think most everybody in Congress would do anything to keep that from happening. And if you want to know whether elections make any difference and do we get it from the voters, if you don't remember anything else I say at this meeting, remember this, that as a result of this last election, which is quantified this way, being something dramatic, a bigger turnover in Congress than any time since 1938, and a bigger turnover in state legislatures any time since 1928. You've got senior members of Congress that are obviously running the show, but you got 83 new Republicans coming into the House. You probably only got 7 or 8 in the Senate. So these 83 over here. So you got Boehner really wants to do things differently. So he comes up with a figure of $37 billion and says this is what the House is going to pass. And within 2 days, these 83 members get him in a caucus and he says the result of the election is that we said we were going to do $100 billion and we're going to do $100 billion or we ain't going to pass anything. So, now the 61 doesn't sound like $100 billion, but proportionate to a full calendar year, the 61 would be $100 billion. So that's where the 61 billion comes, because all these new members come in and they said we promised the voters we were going to give them a $100 billion reduction for this year, we got to do it. So elections do make a difference. Now, that doesn't answer your question, except that it isn't exactly business as usual in Washington, but it's still too much business as usual in Washington.
It's nice to know you're paying attention.